So today we're going to use Spark AI to see if we can recreate iconic guitar tones. We'll also use the help of good old ChatGPT to see if it can help me out with tabs if I forget how any of the riffs sound. So without further ado, I'm going to get myself in tune, and we're going to start off with Neon by John Mayer. Alright, I've got my top note down to a C. I'm going to pull up the app now, and I'm going to input and see if we can recreate the iconic tone using AI. So I'm going to input create the John Mayer neon tone. Alright, so here's my first preset. Let's see how that sounds. A lot of delay on that, a little bit distorted, but let's try it out. That is... that's not the tone. We do have 4 presets. Let me try another one out. I mean, a little bit closer, but that's still way off the original tone. Let's try one more of the presets, and then if not, we're just gonna call this one a flop and move forward. Okay, so let's try the bottom right here. This seems to have a lot of effects on it. Let's see how close this one is. I don't know why they put so much delay on it. Like, that was probably the closest out of the 3, but still like way off, dude. That was still way off. Now let's ask good old ChatGPT if it can remind me a bit how the Neon riff sounds. Can you tab out Neon intro by John Mayer? Okay, it's copyrighted. That's no good. Can you write me a similar intro? It appears it's written the riff in A minor. I'm gonna play it using the AI tone and let me know what you think. Sounds exactly the same as Neon, actually. Pretty... Oh, I find it so weird that AI is so good at like writing code, even making music, but when you ask it to like prompt a tab, it's so far behind. ChatGPT devs, man, you gotta you gotta work on this a bit. So overall, I would say it was a bit of a flop using the AI with Neon. Let's get to the next piece. Let's try a modern classic. Let's try Goat by Polyphia and see how it does with that. Recreate Goat by Polyphia intro tone. The AI is conjuring up its next set of tones. Let's see how the first one sounds here. That's actually pretty close. Wait a minute. Ah, I screwed up. Pretty close. That actually wasn't too bad for like straight off the AI. That was acceptable, I think, for the goat tone. Again, they're always going to be like a little muddy sounding when you're using these digital amps, but that was pretty good. Now let's head over to good old ChatGPT and see if it can recreate the goat tab for me. Let's see what it comes up with. Can you tab the goat intro by Polyphia? Let's see what we get. Okay, just explained it to me. Okay, so I think it's a copyright again. Let's ask if it can make me a version. Can you write me a Polyphia style intro? Let's see what we get. Oh, it's got some tapping in it, this one. Alright, let's put this up on the amp and let's see how it sounds with the goat tone behind it. I can't believe it's actually tapping. God! a bit better from ChatGPT on on that one. Let's get to the next song. So let's see how we go with recreating the Cliffs of Dover intro. Alright, so let's look it up. Ooh, thank gosh for spell correct.
Today, Junior!
Eric Johnson intro tone. The AI is calculating its best tones for me. Let's go for this big boy in the bottom corner here. That's got a whole pedal on it. What the hell is that? Let me try a different preset, man. What the hell? That is pretty good, actually. Let's keep going with it. See how it goes with the famous sort of like shredding pentatonic line, eh? Pretty good, to be honest. Not too bad. Man, I'm rusty as shit. Not too bad. Let's see what ChatGPT thinks about the intro of Cliffs of Dover. So let's try it out. Can you tab the Cliffs of Dover intro? Let's see what we get here. Oh, it actually is attempting to tab it for me. This is a first. So here's how it sounds with the Spark AI tone. Thank you for listening to Cliffs of Dover. So I think good old ChatGPT is a little bit off there. There was a D note. That, man, it's actually a pretty good tone out of Spark AI there. But yeah, a little bit off on the intro. Honestly, the tone wasn't bad. Like, pretty good job, to be honest, with dialing it in off a prompt. ChatGPT, though, a little bit drunk, I think. I think this test couldn't be complete unless we tried the Sweet Child of Mine intro. I mean, it's probably one of the most recognizable guitar intros ever. So let's put in a prompt for that and see how it sounds. Sweet Child of Mine intro. Alright, let's hear Sweet Child of Mine. Exactly how I remember. Dude, it's still going, man. What the heck? It's exactly how I remember it sounding. Let's try one more preset. That was a massive flop. All right, here's the second preset. That was closer. I don't think quite the iconic tone, but a little bit better for that second one. Not too bad. Let's try Purple Haze out. So for Purple Haze, we're just looking for a fat fuzz. That's pretty much what we're going for. Purple Haze intro. Let's see what we can conjure up with the AI. All right, here's our first preset. Way too clean. Let's do the next preset. All right, preset number 2. I mean, like, why is there so much reverb on it? Definitely fuzzier, just like way too much reverb on that one, so closer, but not very good either. Alright guys, well I had heaps of fun making this video, to be honest. So if you want me to do a part 2, let me know some song suggestions in the comments that I can try out with the AI. So I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good week, guys. See you next time. Have a good one.